Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel, Serenity Soul Invictus. Thanks for watching today, you guys. Today I want to talk about something very briefly. We're talking about a response, if you will. It's a response to a response video. It is about saying no to coffee dates. Now, I don't know, for all of you who may be Sheer 7 fans, you would have heard about this title before. Sheer 7. And the response given to that was by a channel called Mindful Attraction 2.0, Alex T, which I watch both of them actually. I'm subscribed to both of them for quite some time now, but it's very interesting. They had a debate recently over YouTube, a YouTube debate of course, about Shira's video on saying no to coffee dates. Now, apparently, Alex is pissed. Now, he did a live session. I was kind of watching it. I didn't have time to set it out and make phone calls in and all of that to just drop my little 5 cents in there. But I said I would just actually do a video response to this because it's something that I feel very passionately and strongly about as well. So, what Shira's video is, you guys, I'm sorry, my edges are so not ready. But hey, it's working for me right now. What Shira's video is about is saying no to coffee dates. In other words, if you just fell off of some rock in outer space, interdimensional rock you fell off of, and didn't hear the word hypergamy, you know, the terms get in the bag and all of that, you will know that Shira 7 is the advocate on YouTube for this subject, okay? So it's all about female empowerment. It's all about actually leveling up mentally, learning and understanding how to utilize your logic versus your emotions, and how to stop dusties in their tracks from taking advantage of you, okay? Or as a female, from taking advantage of us. Now, I'm married, but this is for all the ladies out there who are in the dating world, and who knows, sometimes even though you may be married now, you don't know what's going to happen in the future, so you need to be prepared. You need to be ready, mentally ready. So, the video was saying no to coffee dates and why. Why? The reasons are, number one, which I completely agree with, number one, it's a cheap date. It's a mediocre date. It's a pop-down date. It's like you're spending the absolute minimum on a woman to get to know her, which makes no sense. Number two, coffee is usually sold at places laid back, you know, low maintenance places, Starbucks, you know, different coffee houses, cafes, where the vibe is so chill. You're just like, you slouch, you pop open your laptop or whatever. You're not really trying to put your best face or foot forward. You're not trying to impress anybody when you go to sit down at Starbucks. Okay, you order your flippin' latte, tall, grande, whatever, and you're out. You don't care about, you know, who's in there, who's watching you, how your demeanor is, how your mannerisms are, what you're saying. Number three, speaking about what you're saying, number three, what does coffee do to people? If you are a coffee drinker, like I am, you know that caffeine definitely is going to speed you up. So you're going to be talking like a crazy person, loudly, super, super fast, saying more information than you need to, okay? Forgetting about the whole game plan and like all of your intentions that you set out the door with. They're all out the window when you swallow that half a cup of coffee, okay? Or espresso, unless you are those, of course, who drink decaf. What? Why is that even real? Why is that even a thing? Who wants decaffeinated coffee? Why do you want coffee? I get it. Some people like the flavor, the scent, the taste of coffee without the caffeine. Kudos to you guys. I think that's an oxymoron. Decaffeinated coffee. Anyways, unless you drink a green tea or chai or something, you know. Still, number four, the fourth reason why you should say no to this coffee date is because what is going to make him level up and take you to a 5-star restaurant after that? You guys met and have spent your last 2-3 dates in a coffee house? Or like Shira would put it, drinking Java juice? Bean juice? It's hilarious. And so if you don't want the relationship to continue on that pattern, then you should not begin it that way. Okay, because you're setting the pace for the rest of the relationship. You're setting the pace. You're showing this guy what you are willing to settle for. And as females, it's very important for us to stop settling for less than we deserve. Of course, you can say it in a way. You don't have to say, well, oh, I never go out to coffee dates with men and, make yourself sound so high and mighty. But at the same time, you can suggest someplace better. Or you can say, I don't even drink coffee. They don't have anything there that I like, How about this spot? You know what I mean? And he's going to have to go with it if he likes you that much. Guys are willing to spend money on what they like. Okay, this is the bottom line. And for those guys who do not understand this message, then I think it's something within yourselves you need to go home and check. Okay, it's something coming from deep within you, a place deep within where you're willing to go out there and kill, or you say you would kill for your mother or for your daughter, for your sisters or whatever, the women in your life who are close to you, who are important to you, yet you don't think a woman should ask for more than coffee on a first date or deserves more than coffee on a first date? Hello, think about it. Guys are willing to spend hundreds of dollars. I've seen it with my very own eyes, okay? They spend hundreds of dollars out of their hard-earned paychecks on what they like, okay? And you see that little thing with her hair flowing in the wind, okay? That's not fake. That's not a Remy. That's her hair. But he's spending on her, but he's not willing to spend on you, sis? Not $50? Think about it. What are you settling for? And this is the message. This is all the message is that she is trying to convey. We have daughters. We want them to learn how to do this the right way. Because you know why we have been in this situation for so long? We have older women in our families, a lot of us who were raised with grandparents, guardians, parents, all of that, aunts. The females, a lot of times, I'm not speaking for all, I'm not generalizing all of them, a lot of times have taught us, either directly or indirectly, how to accept less and be happy with it. Put on a smile. Women are to be seen and not heard. You remember that statement, right? That quote. Seen and not heard. Meaning, be humble. Take what you get and shut up. Be grateful. Say thank you, and do your little curtsy tootsie and, spin and twirl and be on your merry way. Next. Sorry. So this is the message now. We are in a whole new day and age. We are in a whole new era. Okay, the shift has already happened. It's happening right now as we speak. All right? Information is power. Knowledge is power. If you are a follower or a fan of Tony Robbins, you would have known of his book, Unlimited Power. Unlimited Power. That book's, in the beginning of the book, it talks about when you were in different ages, what was more beneficial to you at that time. You did not need certain resources if you were blessed to have certain other ones. You were in the good books. You were sitting well. Okay, so like in the industrial age, in certain ages, you had people who got by just by their last names. People who got by just by who their parents were. People who could have gotten by just by these things. Now, in the information age, it is now time to wise up. Consciousness. You need to actually learn things. You need to learn the methods, the techniques, strategy. Okay? And it all comes from your mind. And so by me studying such things as let's say the laws of the universe, let's say certain esoteric knowledge, certain mystical wisdoms, older books, mystical books and stuff like that, ancient knowledge. It leads me to understand better now how to kind of put things together in this day and age, how it relates to the things that we're taught, because these laws are timeless, okay? They are non-changing. And so whether the time or the era changes, certain laws don't. But at the same time, we change because the outlook, the perception changes. And so we need to change our perception of things. We are not supposed to be here trying to save a man's money. Like, oh my gosh, you know, let me help him save his wallet, couple of dollars, and I'm gonna go with him to the coffee house. We're gonna have our first date over a cup of flippin' caramel macchiato. Really? Oh man, you have some checking to do with yourself, sis, if that is what's gonna make you happy. Now, if it makes you happy, go right ahead. That is on you. That is completely on you. But at the same time, for the rest of us, that's not enough. That's not going to cut it. We know where that road is going. At the end of the day, there's a meme that I saw that talks about when you heal yourself. I'm not sure if I'm going to quote it verbatim, but it says, if when you heal yourself, as a woman that is, when you heal yourself, you are also healing your generations past, meaning you're healing your mother, you're healing your grandmother. You are actually changing the dynamics and the pattern of relationships in your genealogy, in your bloodline. You're going down, changing this pattern now. Okay, so because everything starts with you. When you see your child looking at you, the decisions that you make are going to influence them directly or indirectly. It's going to influence them in some way, shape, or form. And so it's time for you to start waking up to the truth, telling yourself the truth, dissecting and eliminating the lies, and moving toward leveling up to your best life. And so this is what this video is all about. I stand and say no to coffee dates. By the way, there's a gentleman that I actually met at a coffee house. It's not really a coffee house, but they sell coffee too. And it's very laid back, the same environment and everything. And I'm not going to go around and say, oh yes, I'm married. I'm just being me, being myself, being the friendly person that I am. He's much older than I am. But at the same time, I know my standards. I know I don't even have to be worried or concerned, because what's going to happen from there? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And so this is the message, you guys. Get it while you can. All right? For those who have ears to hear the message. So Alex, this is a big ups to you, and Shira as well. Of course, Shira 7 first. Seeing that this is in, agreement with her video. You guys can check out their channels. I'm going to try to leave the links in the description box below. Great channels, awesome content. You will learn a lot. Of course, like and subscribe to this channel, because I have a lot more on my mind to discuss, and I'm sure you are relating to what I have to say. Subscribe to the channel. Do leave your feedback below. Of course, I need to hear your feedback, because that is what makes this real. This is what makes it most engaging. We need to have these kinds of discussions more often, so don't forget to do that. And until I come back next time with another great video, I'm going to say peace and love, guys. Blessed be. Namaste. Bye.